So what up? What up? What up? So sorry for taking so long to get back to you. I had a lot of people that I was helping over the past month, and the exact same information I shared with them that I'm about to show you how it all works. So the question you asked me was, so the money in our savings account, what should we do with it? Well, I have a better question. The amount of money that has flowed through your bank account over the past 10 years, how much money have that money made you? Now, if the answer is none, then pay close attention. So this spreadsheet that I'm sharing with you is what the central banks, hedge funds, and governments do to grow their investments. You know, the reason why they give us a guaranteed 0.01% annual interest rate is because they take our money and they grow it by 5, 10, sometimes 20% per day, doing exactly what I'm about to show you. This is a compound sheet showing you how to grow your investments by 5% per day. Now, this skill set is called trading. You might have heard it before called forex or the foreign exchange market. Now, just a few years ago, you needed a $3 million network or a minimum of 100,000 to fund your broker's account. But today things are different. People like you and I could take advantage of this. Now, I know you're familiar with the stock market. The stock market averages about 20 to 25 billion dollars per day in money being circulated. It's a huge market. Now, the foreign exchange market is a 6 to 7 trillion with a T, $1 trillion a day market. It's a very huge market, a market that's open 24 hours, 5 days a week, and it's growing every single day. And the reason why it's so big and the reason why it's growing is because of technology. Now, the foreign exchange is one currency being traded for another. So if you ever travel outside of the country, you have to exchange your currency for that country's currency. That's a foreign exchange transaction. But because of our smartphones and technology, we're now able to trade through a broker. Now, let me put out a disclaimer real quick. We are not a broker and we don't take investments. But you can go out and find your own broker just like how you find your own bank account. So I'm not telling you to go out here and get involved in these markets, but I encourage people on a day-to-day basis to get educated and really, really do your research. So what are we trading? We're trading gold, oil, precious metals, and global currency around the world. See, in a stock market, you are buying shares of a company. And if that company do good, you make money. But if that company goes out of business, then you lose money. See, in the foreign exchange market, you are buying shares of a country. When is the last time you ever heard of a country going out of business? You won't. Now, you probably heard of a country going into a recession. So let's take the United States for an example. If we go into a recession, what's happening around us? People panicking, people losing money. You know, they're losing their retirement, their 401ks, all types of stuff happening. Well, if you know the skill of forex, that this is a huge opportunity to capitalize on because we can make money when the markets go up or down. You just have to be on the right side of money. So when millions of people are losing money, guess who's winning? The forex markets. Now, I started this compound sheet with simple numbers. I used an example of $100 because most people would have that. So I want to show you the potential of what you can be doing with your money. Now, the goal is to multiply your money every day by 5%. So as you can see, our starting balance is $100 and our goal is to multiply that every day by 5%. And we do that by getting 20 points in the market, whether you're buying gold, selling gold, whether you're buying oil or selling oil, it doesn't matter. Whatever strategy you're using, the goal is going to be the same every single day. So as you can see, 5% of $100 equals $5. So now you have a new balance of $105. And on the second day, all you do is repeat the process. On day two, you now have $105 and the goal is still the same. Let's get let's multiply our money to get 5% of $105. And we do that by getting 20 points in the market. And as you can see, 5% of that is $5.25 added to your balance, which now is a total of $110.25. Day 3, nothing changed. We're doing the same thing. Now we have $115.75. And the goal is the same, is to grow your account by 5% a day by getting those same 20 points that we just spoke about. 5% of that is $5.51 added to your account. Now, let me just fast forward a little bit. And as you can see, if we scroll all the way down, day 25, as you can see, your account has grown from $100 to $338.64. This is within 25 trading days. So everything I'm showing you is based on taking one trade per day. 25 trading days later, your account is $338. Let me ask you a question. Where else can you put an investment of $100 and within 25 days, you have grew it to over 100% rate of return on your investment? Now, as you can see, 5% of $338 come out to $16.93 added to your account. You now have a total of $355.57. So I'm gonna fast forward this. Every time you see this gold bar go across the screen, that means another 25 days has passed. So let's scroll down to day 50. Your account is now $1,146. You're not doing nothing special. All you're doing is growing your account by 5% a day by getting 20 points in the market. 5% of $1,146 is $57.34 added to your account with a new balance of $1,204. Now let's go down to day 75. Your account is now $4,077. And the goal is the same, as you can see to the right. 5% of 4,000 is $200 added to your account. You now have a new balance of $4,200. Really, $4,281.30 is your new balance. Let's scroll down to, again, 100 days. So in 90 days learning this, you have now grew your account to $13,000. $13,000. Now, 5% of this new balance is $690 added to it. You're now took your account to $4,498. Now let's keep going. 125 days, you now have $46,000. Ain't this about how much you said you had in your savings account? How long did it take to actually save that money up in your savings account? It took you 125 days to do exactly what you told me that you had in your savings account. Now, what we're going to do from there, the goal is to grow that by 5%. I'm just going to stop right here. This is what I'm going to do. I'm going to go back up here to the spreadsheet, and I'm going to take 5% of what you told me was inside your savings account, and I'm going to show you the numbers. You know, I'm going to show you the numbers. Just imagine if you took 5% of that. 5% of what you told me that was inside your savings account is $2,500. Now, let me show you the numbers to this, because numbers don't lie. So the goal is still the same. We took 5% of what you told me that was inside your savings account. That's $2,500. The goal is to get 5% a day on your money. So day 1, learning the skill set, you grew your account by 5%. 5% of $2,500 is $125 added to your account. Now you have a new balance of $22,625. Day 2, It's still the same. Your new balance is $2,625, and the goal is to multiply that by 5%. You're compounding your money every day by 5%. 5% of that is $2,756. Now let's do the same thing that we did on a $100 example. Let's fast forward this and scroll all the way down. 25 days in, your new account is $8,465. Doing the same thing that I was just showing you with a $100 account. The only difference is you just have more money in your account this time, so you have more money to play with. 5% of $8,465, your new balance is $8,889. Now let's fast forward this thing one more time. 50 days in, your new balance is $28,000. Now let's fast forward again. 75 days in, you now have a 6-figure trading account. Your new balance is $101,000. The goal did not change. Your daily goal was 5% a day. 5% of $100,000 is an extra $5,000 added to your balance. You have a new balance of $107,000. Now let's go to 125. Let's go to 100 days. You now have $345,000. 90 days of doing this, you now have $345,000. As you can see, this spreadsheet is showing you the numbers. I did not make these numbers up. These numbers don't lie. Man lie, women lie, numbers don't. So your new balance is now $362,000. So let's keep scrolling down. 125 days in, you now have $1.1 million in your trading account. Now, it took you 125 days to do this. All you're doing is compounding your money every day by 5% by getting 20 points in the market. Let me just scroll down a little bit more so I can show you the potential of what you can be doing. 150 days, you now have 3.9 million in your trading account. 175 days, you now have 13 million in your trading account. And I'm gonna stop on 200 trading days. This is not even a full year. You now have $45 million that you accumulated over the course of the year. Now, your goals was to own some property, own several businesses, still be a nurse and an active mother. Now, do you see the potential of what I just shared with you? This is a skill that requires work. It requires a lot of work. Don't get me wrong. This skill requires a lot of work to learn. But we don't mind going to college to learn a skill. Now, I'm not saying that this is going to take you 2 to 4 years to learn. We have people learning how to do this in 30 days, 60 days, 90 days. Everybody's learning curve is different. I always encourage people to give this a 6-month commitment to learn a skill set. Then this skill set is yours. No one could take it from you. You could teach it to your children and the people that you love around you. Now, before I end this, I want to share a Facebook page with someone who's in a similar situation as you. Now, this young lady, she's in the same field as you. She's also a nurse. She's been in the field for over 15 plus years. Her name is Anita Griffin. Now, She's been trading with us for 9 months. So I'm just gonna scroll through her Facebook page and I'm gonna show you what has happened over the course of 9 months. She just made a post like this time last week, and she was basically sharing with the people what has happened. I'm just gonna read it. As I'm leaving for the last time, I want to say thank you for 15 years of experience. To my work family, I will miss you all. It is now time for me to travel, have time freedom, and enjoy life. Tomorrow, I will do absolutely nothing because I can. Trading has given me the opportunity to enjoy my family and travel. So stay tuned because I will be flooding your timeline with baby pictures and travel experience. And as you can see, as I was scrolling through her Facebook, you can see where she was actually, showing those baby shower pictures. So, so that's it. I just wanted to drop this on you and kind of show you what you can potentially be doing with your money, because you asked me, with our money being in our savings account, like what can we actually do with it? There's a lot of stuff that you can do to invest your money and make money. I'm just showing you a skill set that I've acquired, and a lot of millions of other people acquired the same skill set. It doesn't take a lot of time out of your day. As you can see, she was a nurse too. I know y'all work a lot of hours, 15, 20 plus hours a week. But if she was able to do this and still be a nurse, I know you can too. So if this is something that piqued your interest and you want to look more into it, then feel free to hit me back and we can put together a game plan on how you can do the same exact thing. So I appreciate your time and I'll talk to you later on.